What's going on YouTube? Silent71 Night here bringing you guys another Destiny 2 Crucible VOD review, gameplay review thingy. This one was given to us or sent to us by Lead Oxide? Lead Oxide? I apologize if I said your name wrong. Feel free to just yell at me what it is. But guys, before we get into the video, if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any feedback for Lead or myself, leave it in the comment section down below. Any feedback that you can leave for Lead helps him improve, as well as any feedback that you leave in the comment section also helps other people that may have scrolled down there. Leaving feedback for me allows me to make better content for you guys. If you guys like this content at all and want to see more of it, by all means hit that sub button. And if you guys want to send me gameplay, by all means send it to me on my Instagram and my Twitter. Links to those will be in the description. Now, enough with the shameless promotion. Let's get into the video. So I did have to turn, before we get in, actually I forgot to say, I did have to turn off the sound just because I didn't want to get any copyright things going on. Okay, so you got your sniper out, crossing the lane, double check using some cover. You probably could use just primary, but you did switch there just in case. So you took the shot, that was good. Because you're watching him, reaction's a little slow. It's a little bit choppy, so you guys might experience a little bit of problems. Okay, reloading your gun, that's good. Trying to look at your positioning. Okay, so there. Let's see what happened. Okay, so this is survival in 3v3, so you need to be more near your team, actually. Being very aggressive. So here, this is 3v3, you do not want to be in this area because you have so many sightlines on you and not enough time. Yeah, and not enough time to react to any of them. So you want to try to avoid this lane as much as possible. But let's go back and see what got you to die. Caused you to die, excuse me. So this looks like you just weren't paying attention to your radar and just tried to get greedy. I think that's what it was. So let me just check it one more time. So you got right back there, you had a guy on your right radar, and you got right here. So there's two over there. You don't know where the third one is, but you see this guy, and then you got greedy. But then you see this guy at the very last second, and instead of switching to your primary immediately, I think you go for this shot. Yeah, you go for the trick shot, which you did get the body shot, but I think switching to your hand cannon would have been a better play. Switch it to your hand cannon and then using cover. Okay, so let's see what you do here. You got a teammate dead over there, so you know there's you should know there's an enemy over there. But you try to get the high ground, which is nice. I don't like that spot right there just because you expose yourself too much. You're out of lives and you have a teammate down, so you guys want to try to stick together and try to team shot. See what you do. You got a guy to your right. You're not. So you got a guy, and then you have this guy coming behind you. Let's see what went wrong here. Guys, also when I do these reviews, before I finish this, I try to judge people's, or I try to correct your positioning, or look at your positioning, or look at your awareness, mechanics, and lag. I know lag isn't something you can really correct people on, but there are ways to play around it. Mechanics is basically your movement and your aim, which so far in this you seem to like to stay off the ground, so you use your vertical space, but at the same time you need to be more grounded in case people flank you, which I've seen multiple times in this video alone. And then awareness, abilities. Awareness basically your abilities, enemy abilities, spawns, things like that. And then positioning, whether you're using cover effectively or not, high, low ground, excuse me. And there's one other thing. I always forget what the last thing is. But anyways, let me go ahead and stop rambling. This guy killed you. Okay, so there's the guy that's dead in your team. Is your teammate. So you jump up here. Okay, from here, you did the wrong thing. You did not look at your radar. And I could tell you didn't because there was a guy right here. What you should have did, you should have backed off and tried to team shot this guy with your teammate. But you ran forward. Which you did get a kill, at the same time your teammate died to that guy. Because he was able to get the easy flank on him. Okay, so we got this. Opponents have a lead. You should destroy it. Thank you, Shax, for your genius. Just trying to see what else is going to go on. Okay, so you seem to like a sniper a lot. There's nothing wrong with that. That was a great shot, but very risky. Don't get me wrong, it was a very good shot, but look. You're peeking. You saw that shot go off. So you had plenty of time to shoot him, but if you missed that shot, you were dead. You had close enough cover, but he had another shot just lined up in like less than a second. So great shot on you. Good body shot. You also have a grenade, which I haven't seen you use at all this game. Okay, your teammates go over there. He's trying to bait somebody. He's probably up there, so you got someone right there. You got another guy right there. Okay, you need to get out of here. Good job. And you should go back because now you are fighting 1v1, but you left your teammate to a 2v1. So if he dies, that's on you. Your teammate did die, I believe. So that death is on you. You left him to a 2v1 instead of helping. Granted, you got the guy on the flank, but your teammate died, and you possibly could have won that 2v2 instead. They're aiming pretty high up. Right here, bad positioning. You are nowhere near cover, and now you have a guy easily able to snipe you if you don't snipe him. That right there is what you call ego challenging. And that's a lack of awareness for not being by cover. That's why this guy got an easy snipe on you. Because you were nowhere near cover at the time. Now you are challenging heavy. You are where you're supposed to be right now. So, well, they got heavy now. Let's see what you do with that. Okay, coming out of spawn. Your last Guardian live. When you're last Guardian live, there's one thing you want to try to do. You want to try to get as many 1v1s as possible. You never want to take on multiple enemies at once. Try to split up the enemies as many times into 1v1s. You want 3 1v1s as possible. If this was Trials, for example. I think Trials was 4v4. I don't know. I don't remember at the top of my head. Okay, so here. The problem here is that you open too many lanes to your site. To yourself. So you had one lane over here, one lane right here, and one lane right there where they could see you. And also you left yourself able to be flanked from right here. So this was a bad position on your part. You probably should have wanted to move more towards this side, so this way you had less angles to you available to yourself, if that makes sense. Let's see. You did good though with the kills so far. Let's see, going over here. I still haven't seen you use your grenade yet. Just kind of frustrating. Granted, you don't have the best grenade possible. Okay, so right there. Looking to shoot. Okay, so I'm not going to complain about that. That was a good cleanup kill. You did use a little bit more sniper shots than possible, but that's fine. You still got the kill, which matters. Now, your teammates are all the way over there. You need to get to them fast. Now, you're trying to line up the shot. He jumps above you. You get the snipe. That was a lucky snipe. Even if that was a really good snipe, that was still a lucky one. Now, you got to challenge this 1v1. Instead of having your primary out, you had your sniper out. Why? You need to have your sniper out. Granted, it was a good kill on the first one. If you had your primary out, you probably had a chance. But then again, Warlock range OP. But it is what it is. You have very good sniping. I'd say put yourself more in a position to where you can take advantage of it. You have good aim. And it looks like you have good game sense as well. I think I should start looking at that one instead of that. Okay, good cleanup kills. Actually, your team got that one, but your body shot was very, very important. Which you seem to also not take advantage. Or you seem to actually understand it pretty well, but at the same time, you could be doing it more. Just because you have the... Yes, headshots are important, but at the same time, body shotting and headshotting somebody is still very effective as well. You can even do that if you're not confident that you'll get the headshot and hope that your teammates will clean up the kill. Even if they don't... Okay, so... And even if they don't, the guy is still hurt and he has to go into cover and he's disengaged out of the fight for a few seconds. So it's worth it either way. Okay, let's see how you died here. I believe you died here because he was able to push up on you. Again, you didn't have your primary out in time. Yep. You're trying to go for the shot. But what I would have done, just ran away and disengaged immediately. You're low on health and he has perfect cover. And not only that, you're on low ground, he has a high ground. So when you're on the low ground, you have to shoot off of two axes, the X and a Y axis. Granted, you kind of do on a high ground, but not as much. It's easier to shoot down at somebody than it is to shoot up at somebody. Every single time. Okay, so your team is going over there. Okay, so your teammate got him. Okay, let's see what you do. You're going to switch to a sidearm? No, you're going to dismantle sidearm. You're doing this mid-game? Well, okay, but you're out of here. Now, I do have the audio off, so I can't tell if you're communicating or not. Let's see. Let's try to skip this. Match point, so it's 3-0. They have supers, so you should be looking to be careful right here. Try to spread out a little bit from your team, but not too much. Okay, you got him. Great shot. He missed and you took the hard lane or hard scope, which is fine. Good shot again. You're back. Don't even contest. Okay, your health is coming back now. But if that guy was still there and your health was there, you would have just fed. Okay, you go in here. You're splitting around with your teammate. One of your teammates died. You're popping super here. I expect them to pop super. You got tethered instead. There's not much you could have done in that situation, but I guess... Let me check. That you pop hammers here. Okay, so you probably didn't even need to get hit by that tether because he shot it right here and you had ample time. You jumped up in the air, and I think that's what catches you. And you moved forward. You weren't aware that he shot the tether. And you basically baited yourself. That's why you died there. That's just lack of awareness. Okay, then heavy's up. I want to see you guys try to contest it. You're pretty far back. Your team's kind of split right now. Okay. You're doing good job on your sniping, but you're sniping too much. You need to use your primary or your other weapons here and try to get close. Okay, you see your teammate died right here. You should know there's an enemy right there. Now look what happens. You missed this shot. Now your teammate's on a 2v1. You should be either running to the heavy now, or you should be running to help your teammate. You get the heavy. You don't get the heavy. So this is why you were the last one alive, right? Your teammate got pinched by two people and you didn't go support him. And you didn't immediately make a beeline for the heavy and you didn't grab it. Instead, you took a little bit too long by going around the cover. Let's see if I can find it. So you went around that cover and then you came here. You should have just went straight here for the heavy and you would have grabbed it in time. And I think that's the first time I've seen you throw a grenade all game. So what I would recommend you work on is... So what I would recommend what you work on is your positioning to your team and a bit of your awareness. It seems like you have great aim, but you need to keep your feet planted a little bit more to take advantage of that, because I've noticed that a lot of the times you've died, you've either been in the air or you just weren't paying attention to certain things. But otherwise, great overall gameplay. I think just fix like one or two of those and you would do a lot better. And actually, the funny thing about it is that those are pretty minor things. So overall, great job. All right, guys. If you like this video, by all means, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more content like this, feel free to hit that sub button. If you guys have any feedback for Led or for myself, by all means, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see me gameplay, by all means, hit that link in the description to my Instagram or Twitter and send me a message. And thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.